Yo, what's going on, gamers, and welcome back to the Consortium. I know my last few videos have been about updates, but it just seems like they've been dropping a crap ton of updates on us lately, guys. The guys over at Epic Games have been working hard to give us what we want. This is another state of development from Fortnite Battle Royale. There are some new stuff coming out. It's coming in the next 2 days, which makes me really excited, guys, because there are a lot of things that I hope they change and a lot of things that I see them changing that make me excited that they're pushing this in the correct direction. So let's jump right into the changes. I'm only going to go through what I kind of find important out of these changes. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to put the link down below if you guys want to check it out, so that way you can go read it yourselves. The biggest news coming out of this is that the squads are dropping on 9/26. I think I may have already mentioned this in another video, but the thing that they talk about in this update that's interesting is it talks about it comes with support for down but not out. I assume that means like a revival type gameplay like in PUBG, duos, and squads, 1 to 4 players. So I think if I understand this correctly, squads are coming first, which is the 4-player squads, because they talk about how they're going to monitor the population numbers and decide when to enable duos. So I don't think duos are coming in 26. It's going to be squads, which I assume is going to be you can play up to 4 people, or I don't know if it makes you play with 4 people. But that is coming on the 26th, so we're finally going to have it. They talked about banning people. They wanted to ban teamers in the solo squads or the solo games. I don't know if they did that or not. They did talk a lot about it, but they're hoping once these drop, once the squads drop, it'll be, you know, a lot less prevalent in the game. Then they also talk about banning actual cheaters. I mean, I understand teaming is kind of cheating, but you're not really changing the game. You're just playing it improperly. But the actual cheating, like aimbots, overlays, and I ran into a guy that literally one-shot about 6 players in a row in a game, and you could tell he was cheating. I recorded it and I sent it in, but it's just kind of crazy. So of course, like everybody, they're threatening to ban the cheaters, which is necessary. I mean, obviously nobody wants the game ruined. They talk about some things coming on the 26th along with the squads. Is you get there's a new weapon coming to the game, 2 new weapons: a mid-ranged scoped assault rifle and a mid-range SMG. I honestly am excited about this scoped assault rifle because of 2 different things. One, it's going to add another gun to find, which the RNG in this game is a little wonky to me, so I'm hoping maybe it'll kind of like work with the RNG. 2, there's no scopes in this game, so sometimes when you're trying to fight anything, if you don't have a sniper rifle, you're kind of screwed at range. Like there's the guns, the RNG, the bullets, the everything is just kind of wonky, if that makes any sense. The tactical submachine gun, don't know how this is going to work out, don't have any idea what it's going to do to the game, but I'm excited to have more weapons in the game because I just think it's exciting. They're making tweaks to the HUD. I hope some of the tweaks they make have to do with the map, or at least if they give us the option to make the map smaller, that's in the upper right hand corner, because I feel like it takes up too much of my screen and I can't see a lot of stuff happening. So I could very easily have somebody come up on my side and kill me without me knowing because I can't see that part of the map. They mentioned a lot of other tweaks, that's one of the things I'm talking about. I hope they tweak some of that stuff or just give us the ability to tweak it ourselves. Coming soon after the September 26th build. I apologize, guys. I've been very sick this last week, and that's why my videos haven't been coming out. But sorry about that. Let's keep going. Supply drops. A lot of people think they're copying this from PUBG. I mean, they kind of are, but not really. A lot of games have this in there. I'm excited about it because I think it's going to create more fighting, because I feel like how the game sits right now, you pretty much run in the very beginning, everybody fights, kills each other, and then it just turns into a real slugfest. I think supply drops are going to change that. It's going to kind of create a lot more friction during like the mid game to the end game. And then they're talking about putting like the zany weapons in the supply drops. So I'm not sure what they mean by zany weapons, like maybe the laser pistol or the ammo bounces everywhere, or the shots bounce. That's the most zany one I could really think of, but maybe they'll have something else in there. They talk about changing the combat feel. So if you looked at my last post where I talked about how they changed the accuracy and everything, I assume that's what they're referring to. They're changing the inventory management, and they talked about this in a video they did. You're going to be able to pick up ammo by just running over them or walking over them, which is going to be amazing, guys, because right now trying to pick up stuff when you kill somebody, everything drops on top of each other, and it's like you have to pick up and drop stuff until you finally pick everything up. So I'm looking forward to this change, definitely. I'm looking forward. They're going to add stats and analytics, which I think is kind of cool because you can see how you're doing. You can see, what kind of shots you're hitting, how many kills you're getting, how often you're dying, how long you're surviving. All of that'll just kind of be more for yourself, for interesting, or if you want to become kind of a hardcore player, you can also kind of test yourself and see if you're improving or pulling back. So that way you can kind of tell where you need to pick up on and where you need to where you're fine. They're also talking about doing leaderboards and scoreboards and rankings. That's obviously, I think that's not going to come for a while because they're going to want to get the game settled before they start worrying about having a leaderboard that could be broken. They talk about bringing cosmetic items in, which is good because that's what I assume is going to kind of make the winning worth it. Because right now you win and you win, which is fun. Everybody likes winning. I like winning too, but it's going to add like a reward to the win, right? You're going to be able to pick up cosmetic items. They talk about console controller layouts. You're going to be able to remap your buttons. You're going to be able to do some stuff to make it a little bit easier on yourself. They talk about the servers as well. I honestly don't know that much about IT and servers, guys, so if you want to read about it, you can go look at it yourself because I won't be able to explain any of it or make any sense of it that you guys would actually be interested in hearing. But that's pretty much the end of it. They talk about how their server stability has been good, though, which, I mean, obviously that's good for any game, right? So I am excited to hear that they're really into the game, guys. They're doing a lot for both the PvE and the PvP. They're not ignoring either one. So I think this game has a lot of potential. And hopefully this video helped you out, guys. I just kind of wanted to go into some of the changes they keep putting out. I'm going to try to do some more gameplay videos. I actually have I won one. I was about to call it the chicken dinner because I'm used to PUBG. I won my first Fortnite Battle Royale the other day, and I'm going to put that into a video and talk about it. But hopefully you guys enjoy the content I've been putting out. If you do, a like is greatly appreciated, and a sub if you guys want to come back for more. I'm trying to improve my content as well, so if you have anything you notice that you think I can do better or anything you would prefer to see or not to see, let me know in the comments down below. I read all of them. You can look at my other videos. I always respond to the comments, and I try to do so in a constructive manner because I want to get better at what I'm doing. So again, I appreciate all of you guys, and to all my brothers from another mother and all my sisters from another mister, I hope you guys have a great one.